Okay, it's, you know, me, my normal self. Whatever, it's fine. So anyhow, what's going on here? What happened to this? Let me find it on this one. I don't know why it takes me so much longer to find. There we go. I think that may be it. Okay, there it is. So annoying. All right, the first person I have here is Desiree for Love. Got a wish. You have a wish that leads to success. It also could be an Aquarius that's coming in if you're not with anyone right now. It looks like your love life changes for the better quickly. Like on a moment's notice, things could all of a sudden be different. You may have a spiritual connection with the next person that you meet, or you may feel like you've known them for a lifetime. They could be a Taurus or they could be an Aquarius. Either way, it looks like things are improving. If you're currently with someone, your relationship could take on a new, like rekindle a passion. And it looks like they may make you an offer that could be hard to turn down. Sister, I reached out to that friend saying, congrats on your baby. I'm here if you need me. No response. But read it. What's her deal? Why is she mad at me? Should I be mad? I mean, she should respond, I think. All right. Why is she mad? Okay, so this is not the birthday friend, right? This is a different friend. It looks like she's holding herself back. She's suffering from anxiety around this situation. And she should reach out to you. You should hear back from her. Maybe she makes you wait because she doesn't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what is so hard with her just responding, thank you. Thanks for reaching out. It looks like you have success around this situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if she does reach out to you. I don't know that your relationship is going to go back to normal. It may take time, but I think she is going to answer you. I don't know. It's like she's being bitchy, or like she wants you, like she wants you to see that she read it, but she's not answering you right away because she wants you to wait. Like she's just being spiteful. And there's no reason for it. There really is no reason for it. She's going to reach out to you at some point. I think relatively soon. Maybe she makes you wait until tomorrow. Why is she mad? It's like not so much that she's mad. She's being spiteful and she's like immature. There's no reason to be mad. Yeah, you're the one that should be mad. You know, I think that you did the right thing, and regardless of what happens, you know you did the right thing. You reached out, you said congratulations. If this is where it ends, this is where it ends. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. I think you will hear from her. But why do you have to like beg for a response? You know, like it's just immature and it's unnecessary. Talia, general reading for just a general reading, okay. Perseverance brings in choices. It also brings in a little bit of financial stability. Being guided by the divine could bring in success around an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person may be around your arena right now and you're not even noticing them. Could be a soulmate connection if you're not with anyone right now, and the relationship can grow and transform. You've got listen to your intuition. But there's a Scorpio too that may be significant. That could be coming in here too. Looks like happiness comes out around a private business or a side business that could bring in extra money. And you got the Four of Wands here. Current relationship could be moving to the next level. You could be changing homes, upgrading homes, doing something around your home that's of significance. Generally speaking, it could be a lot of different things, but I always see as the Four of Wands as being something positive around the home, or upgrading a relationship, taking a relationship to the next level. Allison, DR, the Gemini, finally reached out today. What would he want from me? 1 month reading. I rejected him because of something else going on. He returns as he pleases. It's annoying. Okay. What does this Gemini want? Well, you know, it's like if you give in to him, here's him returning the Six of Cups. He's going to feel like he's made it to the top of the mountain, right? But then he's going to, you know, like you said, he's going to go in and out. It's not going to be a stable relationship. And I don't see a lot of love here. It looks like there could be hooking up, there could be hanging out, but it doesn't look like it turns into a romantic relationship with long-term potential that's committed. So if you have something else going on, I would either tell him that, or if you don't even care that much, I would just ignore it. Or yes him to death and then never follow through, because it looks like he plays by his rules and his rules only, and it doesn't seem like it's turning into much. Not a lot of stability here or commitment. So if you're looking for a committed relationship and you got something else going on, I would put your energy there. These people got some nerve. Urieli, I don't see it yet, so let me do Talia. Will I have to keep my job when we move in April? Will I have to keep my job when we move in April? I think you may be out of that job before April. I don't think you're going to have to keep it. I'm not convinced you're going to be there that much longer. Mustafa, I don't see it yet. Sister. This is one of the friends that didn't say happy birthday and then deleted. And then I deleted her. She blocked me. And we've been best friends for 15 years. And it all started when she gave me shit about going to Chicago. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let me see. Who's she mad at? Well, she may be mad that you didn't take her advice. I mean, you don't need to take her advice. You know, you're an adult. You can do what you want. And she may be acting, you know, it may have been out of genuine concern that she didn't want you to go. But, you know, the decision is yours. And here it is. You made the decision. She didn't like it. She may be mad that you didn't listen to her. And then she may be mad that you deleted her. It looks like it does blow over at some point. She's not going to hold herself back forever, and she will reach out to you. Page of Swords, you should hear from her. But it's like, it's so unnecessary, you know, like it doesn't have to be so difficult. I mean, I understand she was looking out for your best interest. She didn't want you to go to Chicago, but it's your decision, you know, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You're the one that has to make the decision, not her. And, you know, as a friend, she should just be supporting your decision. Like, that's it. She doesn't have to get mad over it and then ignore you and not say happy birthday and everything else. It's just unnecessary. I think you're going to hear from her, whether that's for the better or for the worst. You know, like you could go back and forth a little bit. I hate that. Because 15 years of friendship shouldn't get thrown out the window. But sometimes people are just not worth it, you know, or it's not worth the aggravation. The older I get, the less I care. Look, really, the older I get, the less I care. Anyways, let's see. Adriana, how's it going to be tomorrow, my presentation? It should go well. You got the sun here. Listen to your intuition. Is your boss going to be in the thing? Because this could be a boss, the emperor, should be pleased. And it looks like things change for the better quickly. Your presentation should be fine. I feel like you've already made a pretty good impression on the higher ups. You'll be fine. Kiki, did I have a major self-breakthrough? I feel changed. Okay, let's see. Have I gone through a major breakthrough? Yes, and I think you're still going through it. You're still growing and transforming and going through it. Good for you. Mustafa, how did the male spiritualist S think and feel? My messages that I left last night. I asked him to teach me to learn how to communicate and work with spirits. And he did read it, but he didn't respond. Okay, let's see. I think he's going to reach out to you. I think that he's going to want to take you on more as like a student, and like you would pay him for it. Maybe do it like once a week or kind of like a course, because it looks like a side business. Things move forward slowly. You've got good luck around it. And there are your spirits. I think he's going to want to help you out, but I think he's going to be looking for you to pay him, which, you know, depending on what his price is, it may be something that you're interested in. But to me, it would depend on how much it's going to cost. Uriali, what is Brandon's problem? I broke up with him because he gives me mixed signals. Well, that's just it. He doesn't know what he wants. Like some days he feels like he wants things to move forward with you, and some days he feels like he wants to either have his freedom or move on to greener pastures, explore new options. I don't really think he's ready to be in a committed relationship. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Knight and the Nine are both in reverse. And there could be somebody else around the picture because the Three of Cups is in reverse. I don't know that he wants to be in a committed relationship, and that's why he gives you like mixed signals. I would give him space, because if you sort of disappear for a while, he may take notice, and that could bring him back. But you know, mixed signals are just that. It's either he's got the Three of Cups in reverse, so either his interest is somewhere else when he's not. You know, like that could be going back and forth as well. Like it could be hot and cold with him and somebody else, and also hot and cold with you. And then he also has the, I don't want to be in a relationship, or I don't want to be committed. I want to be free. Now, the Three of Cups in reverse doesn't have to be a sexual romantic relationship, but it could be talking to someone. It could be interest somewhere. That could be where his head is when he's kind of pulls his energy back from you. Hot and cold, you know, we don't have time for that. Christy, is Tom backing up the network for Dina to use? Oh boy. Let's see. Could be. Yeah. 70% chance, yes. I don't really trust that situation. I don't know where you are with that whole situation, but I don't know. Something shady is going on. Sister, my birthday was December 30th, and she posted with like 3 other friends after that saying happy birthday. Posting pictures to be spiteful. That's it. Like, why be spiteful? She's being very disrespectful. I don't care for it. And you know what? She feels like a mini tower herself. So she's not thrilled with herself. And to me, she's making herself look like an idiot. Because why does a grown adult behave like that? Well, what is the reason for this? it's like she wants you to be mad at her, or she wants you to see that she's, you know, acknowledging other people, or it's stupid and it's juvenile. I don't understand why she's stooping to that level just to like be an asshole. Like that's just what it is. It's just to be an asshole. Um, I don't understand that behavior, but it's like I'm being spiteful because I can. I have other friends. I want you to see it. You didn't listen to me. You should have listened to me. I told you not to go. Like their indecision around the situation, or maybe you were undecided and you asked her opinion or something. I told you not to go. You didn't listen to me. I don't. I don't understand why people are like that. I just don't. I know, but people can be very immature. I mean, here's somebody who's about to have a child. Like, I always think to myself, would I want somebody to treat my sister, my child, my best friend, my mother like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I get into a situation, I always think of like how other people. Like, I don't know if it makes sense, but like, if somebody was treating my kid like that, I wouldn't want my kid to be friends with her anymore, because why are you purposely trying to spite someone because it makes you feel good to make somebody else feel bad? Like is that what you're going to teach your kid? Like, I would teach my kid to be nice to everybody. You know, don't go out of your way to do hurtful things to people. Like, she knows she's being hurtful. She knows she's being spiteful, and she's doing it anyway. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't care for it. It's not, there's no reason for it. Mustafa, how would Miriam feel if she saw me at school and tried to talk to me? I just ignored her and continued walking past her and didn't even look at her. She would have sharp energy about that. She would not be happy. And then she may say something to you at another point. Like, she may corner you or send you an email or something and tell you that, you know, that she doesn't appreciate being ignored or some such nonsense. And then she may move on. And she may be like, you know, sour grapes. I wouldn't suggest doing that. Unless you really don't care anymore about her. Then do it. And then, because I feel like she's wasted enough of your time. But that's, you know, that's your business. Anthony, do you see my financials improve? And can I pay off all my debt this year? I'm trying myself. Ain't easy. Finances do improve. You got a 70% chance that you pay off the debt this year. So I'm going to say you'll probably pay off a majority of it or a huge chunk of it. There may be something that lingers into next year. But for the most part, you look like you're on your way. I know debt is like, I know I got a couple of tough nuts to crack over the next couple of months. But once I'm done, I'm done. We'll see how it goes. Empress of Love. I don't see it yet, so let me do Mustafa. General for the rest of this week around school. School looks like it's going well for you. You're going to have some choices. You also may be working on something that's a little bit more creative, or you may be adding a creative aspect to whatever it is that you do. Like, you may come up with a creative way to present something. Whatever it is, it's positive. Happiness comes in this week. Success comes in this week. And the hard work that you've put into something school-wise pays off. Empress. Let my person of interest know that I'm moving in April. He's not expressive about how he feels. Is he upset about it and thinking of coming forward to join me later? Let's see. Is he upset and thinking about coming forward to join me later? Yes. Yes, because he may have taken him by surprise. He may not have seen this coming, and he could feel like he's got a long road ahead of him. But I think he's going to, at some point, try to come forward between now and then. I don't know how far you're going from him, but if he may not have it may not have sunk in yet, and you took him by surprise. So let's see what happens. AF applied for an administrative job at UBC. It's competitive. What are my chances? Okay, let's see. What are the chances of getting in that job at UBC? Not bad. Not bad because, all right, I'm only getting one ace, which would be like a 33% chance. But the sun is here. It's in reverse, which means it might take time. But there's still a chance that you could get that job. Sun in reverse. That's pretty positive. Good. I'm glad that you did it. Adriana, what's going to happen with David and I? What's going to happen with David and I? You guys could have an argument. Not the biggest of deals. But then happiness comes out. And then there may be romantic interest. I don't know if this is someone that you're interested in. If it's not, if it's just a friend or a relative or something, I would say with the Knight of Cups, your relationship improves greatly after that argument. And then it looks like you have a wish around the situation, and you guys are heading towards all 10 cups being full. So depending on what kind of relationship it is, perseverance takes it to the next level regardless. Like if it's not romantic, it could just be like a best friend. But whatever it is, the persistence would pay off. I think that an argument comes first, but that's okay. Spiritual. Will I get into B for the WG program? Is it a good choice, or should I choose something else? Okay, let's see. Will I get into B for the WG program? Okay, I think you are going to get in because you're not holding yourself back, and it looks like you're working hard. And this also could be like returning to school. And then you have an ace here. So I would say I think that you are going to get in, and it is a good choice. I am just a nervous Nelly, so I would tell you to have a backup plan just in case. That doesn't hurt. And I would always suggest, this is just my 2 cents, that I don't know where you are in your life, and I don't know what WG program is or what B is. But if you're just going to college, I would consider going to 2 years of community college or exploring community college first, only because of the price difference. That's just my 2 cents. But having been in debt for a majority of my life, I would always suggest cheaper is better. But that's just my opinion. I don't want to see anybody have a mountain of debt. Mustafa, if I continue to keep my focus on school and weightlifting and go out of my way to stay out of trouble, will I be able to avoid all arguments and conflicts with people for the next 6 months? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. You got a 70% chance, yes, you'll be able to avoid conflicts. I mean, there's always somebody that's an asshole, always. But it looks like if you stay on the straight and narrow path, you're going to give people less reason to give you a hard time, and you just kind of, you kind of go under the radar. I think you're on the right track. Mustafa, because school was very first couple of weeks. I've had little time to do homework. If I take a rest today, but then starting tomorrow, grind hard my homework, will I be able to stay on top of my classes? Oh, Empress of Love. That's the big difference. Oh, boy. Will I be able to stay on top of my classes? Yeah, you will. One thing about you, when you make up your mind about something, you get it done. So if you make up your mind to get it done, you'll get it done. Like there's no stopping you. You just have to decide to do it and stick to it. But once you start it, you don't stop. So you'll be fine. Yeah. um Coco General. Coco General. You get some good luck coming into your life here, stepping into your own strength and having courage for your life to move forward, leaving disappointment and tower moments in the past. You got the Eight of Pentacles here. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. If you do, it would serve you well. Being guided by the divine, feeling prepared and excited, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. It also looks like you may be working on a creative project that you're getting a lot out of. Fire sign could show up that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and starting a new journey on the horizon. I'm wondering if you're going to go back to school for something. Kiki, is it normal to feel like my old self died? I mean, if you went through a dark night of the soul, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, people grow and change, but I think that some people need more growth in like in certain areas than others. Like some people let people take advantage of them, like me. Some people are a little bit better at asserting themselves, not like me. I think that you maybe have gone through a transformation, but I think you're still going through it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you've come a long way in a short period of time, but you're not done growing and changing, like through this episode. Like there's still more to come. You're going to come back out on the other side of it. Yeah, like your old self died and like you're a new person. It's good. It's good, definitely. Kiki, not looking for anyone, but any future coming. Yeah, you actually do have a commitment on the horizon should you decide to take it. There's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's also a Pisces. Not holding yourself back. A Leo comes in and another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So you may have plenty of options on the near future, in the near future with people that mean business. AF, applied for student advisor at Douglas College. My chances, okay. Student advisor at Douglas College. Pretty good. I think you could get it. I would say you could get it. Chances are you're going to get it. Good for you. I would say, I mean, I got 3 aces. 3 aces is like a 90% chance, 99% chance that you're going to get it. I don't know how this works, though. Like, I don't know if you apply, if you don't get it this semester, can you reapply and get it another semester? At some point, you should get it. Empress General for February. You could be working very hard on either a side business or, yeah, personal side business that brings in extra money. It also looks like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You might be making a clear decision on putting a lot of effort into a side business. It looks like you got good karma coming back to you. You could be doing something a little bit creative. Moving forward to greener pastures in February and feeling a little bit more like life is balanced. No longer holding yourself back. The sun comes out. The sun is in reverse. So I wouldn't expect this to happen in February. It may be down the road a little bit, but you're heading towards happiness. You're also heading towards all 10 cups being full. You could have an argument with somebody in February. There's an argument showing up. Kira, what's Andreas Leo's intentions with me and what's next from him? Out of the clear blue sky, he's either going to call you or communication picks up, or out of the clear blue sky, he's going to want to see you soon. It looks like you've got good luck around the situation and happiness coming in. Listen to your intuition. He seems prepared, like ready, willing, and able. Julie, do you still see R reaching out this week, where the discussion is not about our daughter? Okay, let's see. Yeah, as of right now, 70% chance, yes, he reaches out and the conversation is not about your daughter. Let's see what happens. Hierophant, what are Chardonnay's true romantic feelings towards me? Okay. That's a pretty name, Chardonnay. She's looking for success around a relationship that moves forward pretty quickly. She feels like she's being guided by the divine. There's 7 of Cups. I mean, there could be choices either around you or choices around her, but she's looking for a relationship. And she has a lot of respect for you. Things could change for the better for her pretty quickly. With her for the better pretty quickly. She may be looking for a commitment. Got the 2 of Cups here. Let's see what happens. Julie, what does Donald want from me? Is he... It's time he just leave me alone. But that's the thing. When you want them to leave you alone, they're not going to leave you alone. It's how it works. It's fucking annoying. You know what? He has feelings for you. I think he always has. And I don't think he's thrilled in his situation. I think he feels like the timing between you and him was never right. Or like the timing was always off. But he does want things to move forward with you and him. Only slow and steady wins the race. And you might not want that. You may not be looking back on him with rose-colored glasses. You may be looking back on him like he's a jerk, you know, looking back on the past. And you maybe have totally moved on from it. And you may be walking away from him. But now he's going to be looking for more attention from you because that's the way it is. So annoying. Yeah, he's not thrilled with where he's at. Back up to the top. And general. Okay, you got the love cup full and you got the 10 of Pentacles, which is a large sum of money headed your way. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well, and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, finally I can exhale. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a couple of options. You've got a Leo. You also have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You may not be there yet, but you're on your way. Life changes for the better quickly, and you could have a new business opportunity. Ola K, General. Life starts to move forward quickly. You also have somebody from your past returning, stepping into a time in your life where you have some good luck and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be getting a new job opportunity or a new beginning is on the horizon, and you're going to have choices, especially when it comes to money. And it could also be jobs, a job where you're getting better compensated, better respected, and earning much more money is on the horizon. Your perseverance will take you to the next level. in your career or school, whatever it is that you do all day. But with the Ten of Pentacles, there's a large sum of money, or money is improving. Liz, is Libra looking at my social media? Yes, but this person isn't obsessive. You only got one ace, which means that they do check in on it, but they're not crazy over it. They're not like a crazy stalker. Spiritual right. Love for February and March. Persistence takes you to the next level. If you're with someone right now, your relationship can move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, starting a new journey with a Taurus or a Virgo is on the horizon. Looks like passion comes in a grounded relationship, and you could have a new romantic interest if you're not with anyone right now, but you're also going to have choices. Not bad. Somebody comes in that wants things to move forward quickly, brings with them happiness, and brings in a lot of respect. They put into the relationship what they get out, and so do you. Very well balanced relationship. If you're in a relationship, it could be that person. If you're not, I would expect somebody new to show up. And they mean business. They're sincere. Kiki. Any way you can tell me my sign placement with cards? No. I need your, your astrology. I need your birth time to do that. Somebody else, I don't remember who it was, somebody recently emailed me about doing charts. Your time is crucial because every 2 hours, right, the rising sign changes. So, for example, Avery was born at 11:35, which made her an Aries rising. But she's like Aries rising at like 24 degrees or 22 degrees. If she was born like 15 minutes later, she would have been a Taurus rising. That throws all the planets in different houses. Let me see if I could just bring up her chart quick. And I mean, it doesn't always, like, let me just see. I agree. Because I know that she's close to the Taurus cusp for her rising sign. Yeah, she's 24 degrees rising, Aries. Okay, so look how close, I don't know if you can see this. So if she was born a few minutes later, she would be Taurus rising. With Taurus rising, it would change where Uranus is, right? Uranus would move into the 12th house. Well, yeah, Uranus would move into the 12th house, which would change things. It would change things tremendously. It also would change the placement of all of her other planets. Now, depending on, she was born under that crazy eclipse. Her moon is at 18 degrees Cancer. But somebody who was born like the following day, there could be a difference between having a Cancer moon and a Leo moon, depending on the time of day the person was born. So you really need the exact time. And it should be on your birth certificate. You may have a lot of water in your chart. You got a lot of water in the cards here, but I can't go by that. I can't go by that. Your sun may also be in a prominent house. The sun shows up here, but I can't swear to that. I need the time. It should be on your birth certificate. Mine is. Although my birth certificate was recently thrown out, so I have to get a new one. And my time on my birth certificate says 11 Wait, it says 12 o'clock. Wait, what time does it say? It says 12:03. That's the time. My father swears I was born at 11:15. And when I had my chart rectified, the woman that rectified it said I was born closer to 12:01. So that's the time I always use. Now, 12:01 and 12:03 doesn't make that much of a difference planet-wise, but each minute is equal to a year, so it could change what happens in your life by the year in the progress chart. It gets very complicated. Anyhow, find out what time you're born. Tiffany, love reading, please and thank you. Sure. Got good karma coming back to your love life. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and a Libra here if you're not with anyone right now. Feeling prepared for your love life to move forward and no longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. Looks like you have a wish around love, so put it out into the universe. Feeling balanced, listening to your intuition. You may have a decision to make when it comes to love in the near future. It could be as to which person you're going to be with. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, you have plenty of options coming in. There's a Leo, there's a Pisces. And if you are in a relationship, you may be feeling like the hard work you've put into it is coming back to you. But this holds true, same if it's somebody new coming in. You may feel like, you know what, the hard work I've put out into my love life, now it's finally starting to pay off. I think your love life is improving. Yeah, the time should be on your birth certificate. Uriali, what's coming in for me and love by the end of February? You could be starting a new journey, possibly with a Taurus. Looks like you may feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but you have a wish that comes in around love. Got a Taurus, you have an Aquarius here as well. Starting a new journey, love life improves quickly. And like your love life could change for the better overnight with the Eight of Wands. I think somebody new may come in before the end of February. You know what, Kiki? If you don't know your birth time, if you just ran like a chart of just a random chart and you use like 12 o'clock as your birth time, you could get the signs the planets were in. You're just not going to get the houses. So like if you were born at 12 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock in the morning, if Jupiter was in Cancer, Jupiter was in Cancer. Those outer planets don't change. I mean, most likely it's that it's going to change in that day. I mean, it happened on December 21st of this year, but that was the only day it happened this year. And Saturn doesn't change for 2.5 years. So even if you just looked up a regular chart, you just did it, it'll tell you where the planets are. Your just house placements won't be correct, and neither will your rising sign. But the moon sign and everything else, Mercury, that's not going to change. So you can look that up. Spiritual, when will I hear from B for school for the decision? Okay, how soon will I hear from the school about my decision? It could be pretty soon, like maybe within the next 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks possibly. Spiritual, how will my weight go in the upcoming months? How will my weight go in the upcoming months? Weight loss, okay. That's success around it. If you stay right, like, so this is like having courage, being loyal. If you stay loyal to your regimen, you have success. You have balance coming in. Perseverance takes you to the next level. Just stay on course. It's not easy, trust me, I know, because I'm having a hell of a time myself here. I don't know if you were in the thing last night, but I said that 4 years ago, at this time, I was 50 pounds lighter because it came up on my Fitness Pal. Like, I haven't used my Fitness Pal, I've just been using Fitbit. But I wanted to go back to my Fitness Pal so that I could see like the carbohydrates that I eat versus the fat and the protein. And when it came up, it was like last weigh in 115 pounds. Like, I am legit 50 pounds heavier. I mean, I had Avery when I had the day Avery was born. I was 204 pounds. So I did lose a good amount, but not enough. Anyway. Anyhow, you just do the best you can. Allison Love. You may have some choices. You got the Seven of Cups here, and they could be soulmate relationships, or you may be with the soulmate relationship right now. It looks like you got a Leo coming in that may be of significance. Got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation, because that could lead to heartbreaking disappointment. But you are going to have choices when it comes to love. And it looks like you have a couple of people on the horizon that may be interested in a committed relationship with the Two of Cups. Got a water sign here as well, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. KB, General. Negativity and pessimism moves into the past, along with an old hurt, an old betrayal, and an old wound. All moves into the past. Moving forward, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You've got growth and transformation that comes to you as a person, no longer holding yourself back. Could bring in, okay, I don't know where you are in your life, but Four of Wands, you could be upgrading a relationship. It could be getting engaged, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading homes, whatever it is, it's positive. Malika, Love. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. Success comes in around love when you listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set up boundaries. You have a Cancer coming in. You have a Libra. You have a Pisces. Exploring your options, maybe it might do you good right now. It looks like at this point, love cup is full, but it's a little bit down the road. There is a committed relationship coming in, but it may not happen as fast as you want. If you're currently seeing someone, but it's not a total commitment, I would say it's a little bit down the road. I wouldn't give up hope because it's coming. But at the same time, it does look like you have other options coming in. So I would explore your options. Got a new beginning around love, and the love cup is full. Brenda P. Love. Okay. Oh, boy. If you're not in a relationship right now, the next person that shows up is grounded, stable, down to earth, and they put in a lot of effort and show a lot of respect. It also looks like you've got an Aries coming in and a Virgo coming in if you're not with anyone right now. And you may be undecided as to who you like better, but you know what? Explore your options. Out of the clear blue sky, a water sign shows up, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, if you're currently with someone, I would say your current relationship looks like it's moving forward and maybe taking on a little bit more of a passionate vibe. And then you're starting a new journey together. Spiritual. How does Z think I view him? I think that he thinks that you really care for him, that you think that he's attractive, adventurous, sincere, loving, kind, caring, successful, and intelligent. But he also may think that you've walked away from him, or that your patience is thin with him. did Brenda, right? I'm doing Miriam now in general. You got starting a new journey here because you're no longer holding yourself back. Stepping into your own strength brings in good karma. You may be undecided about how you feel about a certain situation regarding love. Make your decision when you're ready. 10 of Pentacles, you got money coming in. 8 of Wands, life changes for the better quickly. 9 of Cups, you have a wish. 6 of Swords, your life is either moving forward to greener pastures or you may be going on a trip to water, by water, or around water. This guy, who you barking at? Kiki. Gemini baby, love. Somebody's going to come in and offer you, make an offer that would be hard for you to turn down when it comes to love. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like you got happiness coming in around a situation that moves forward pretty quickly. You have a wish around love. You also have an Aquarius and a Virgo, and you may be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be like, you know what, I'm done with this. That's it. I'm moving on. What is he barking at? Dylan, I'm sure that there's nobody out there. JP21, Taurus, current thoughts and feelings towards me. Thinks that you're happy, spontaneous, caring, compassionate, sincere, attractive, loving, kind, has a lot of respect for you, and thinks that you're intelligent. Adriana, what could be the fight about? All right, what could the fight be about? Could have something to do with work or school. I don't know. You may not see eye to eye on something around work or school. Could also be a choice or a decision that you have to make around work or school. Or maybe it's him that has to make the decision and you guys aren't seeing eye to eye on it. Adriana, likeliness of having a relationship with him. I would say better than 70%, but less than 90%. Because you got 2 aces and you have the Knight of Swords, which is like out of the clear blue sky, something could change. Priscilla, what does Antonio feel? I didn't text him tonight. He feels undecided. He may reach out to you. Like he kind of feels like you are going to text him, but then he's like gets nervous and he feels undecided. I think he may reach out to you if he doesn't hear from you. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't look like a bad day. You got a little adventure, feeling stable, feeling secure, grounded, down to earth. Feeling like I'm walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve me, and I have new options coming in, or I'm heading to greener pastures. You also may be feeling like you got some good luck coming in. Tomorrow may be a good day, or, you know, a pretty decent day. Spiritual, how does the Virgo feel about me now? Thinks you're kind, caring, sincere, fun-loving, unique, but the Emperor's in reverse, which they may think that you're a little bit controlling or you're trying to control something. or I don't like Emperor in reverse. It's somebody who's trying to manipulate something. They may see you as somebody who's trying to manipulate something. And when I say that to people, sometimes they don't understand that, or they're like, no, I'm not manipulating. But like, I don't think that people always understand what manipulation is. Like, if you're, like, say for example, you know that this person hangs out in a certain place and you put yourself there because you know that they're going to be there, that's manipulating the situation. Or if you're saying things because you want a reaction, that's manipulating. So Emperor in reverse is like somebody who feels like you're trying to manipulate something. And I don't think that they like that. Cancerian. Was Leo upset that I posted bikinis of me on Facebook? No. No, I mean, it's your Facebook. You can post whatever you want. Benita, what is going to happen with me and Christopher's situation out of the blue? All right, I don't know what your situation is. So let me see. What's coming to this situation out of the blue? All right, I don't know where your situation is, but there could be a third party that's involved here. So I don't know if you find out about the third party or he finds out about the third party, but it could cause like a minor tower moment. It also looks like there may be an argument. There could be an argument that happens out of the blue, and you may be feeling disappointed by the situation. But I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, so it's kind of hard for me to tell like what's going to happen out of the blue if I don't know what's going on. Magician, can I have a general reading? Life is moving forward to greener pastures, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. I can finally exhale. Got some financial stability coming in that makes you feel like life has changed for the better quickly. Happiness is coming. It's in reverse. It may take a minute, but it's on its way. And if you're not with anyone right now, you do have a soulmate connection coming in. If you are with someone right now, soulmate connection. Not with anyone, you may have choices. Pisces shows up. Success comes in with somebody who gives you a lot of respect. Pisces or Capricorn? Jamie, when will Kenneth reach out and text me, and will things go well just being friends again? We used to date, but currently we're not in contact. If you used to date this person and you guys aren't in contact now, that's the best thing for you, because there is no being friends. There's just no being friends. What happens is one person holds on to feelings and hopes that things are going to change, and things don't change, and it drags out forever, and it causes a lot of disappointment. So you can't be friends with somebody if you still have feelings for them. And if you're waiting for this person to text you, it's because you're harboring feelings for them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be thinking about it, just like you're not thinking about your best friend contacting you. So my suggestion would be, be honest with yourself about what you want, because the idea of just being friends with somebody that you have feelings for, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. You're never going to get over it. You're always going to hold on to hope that something is going to change. I don't really see communication coming in anytime soon. I would say that maybe, it could be 3 months, but the clubs is usually sometime this summer. It would do you a disservice for him to reach out to you, because there is no ex that's reaching out just to say hi and to be friends. It just doesn't work. your love life in general. You have a soulmate connection coming in here. And it could happen out of the clear blue sky with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like you have a wish when it comes to love. Put it out into the universe and things could move forward quickly. Stacey, will my embassy find a flight for me before March 2021? I'm not convinced. I mean, March is a little ways off. This could change, but as of right now, I'm not convinced that they find a flight that soon. C3, is my dad becoming mentally unwell? There could be something going on. Yeah, there may be something going on. I can't diagnose anybody, but if I ask the question as a yes and no question, it comes up at 70% chance, yes, something is going on mentally. So if he's somebody who suffers from like bipolar depression or something like that, he could have an episode coming up. Angel, I saw Catalina. What are her feelings and what does she want me or expect me to do next? Okay. What does she want me to do next? I think that it would want more communication. I think communication could pick up between you and her, and things could grow and transform from there pretty easily. I would try to get communication happening with her. And you create anything good happening to me in the near future. Anxiety, negativity, regret moves into the past. Moving forward, the world is at your feet. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling prepared, you have a new job opportunity or possibly a promotion that brings in a little bit more financial success. T. Vet, general for February. General for February. You may be focused on a side business or earning money on the side somehow. You also could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. May have a new love interest that shows up. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Balance comes back to your life. Feeling like I'm no longer waiting for my ship to come in. You may feel like it's a soulmate connection. It also looks like you have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like the hard work that you've put either into a side business or your career or job or whatever it is starting to pay off. Zarda, may I know the feelings and the intentions of the Pisces towards me? Pisces seems kind of slow. You may have a wish around the situation, so things could change, but Love Cup is in reverse. I wouldn't expect all that much from this Pisces. I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but I would keep your options open. You got a Taurus coming in that may mean business, and they may come in looking for a committed relationship. I don't know. The Pisces looks like they kind of like have one foot in, one foot out, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Spiritual awakening, general for the first half of February. Stepping into your own strength. You may be focused on work or school or whatever it is that you do all day. You could be putting in a lot of effort. It also looks like you're going to have choices possibly around a soulmate connection. Could be with either a Virgo. You got a Virgo here. You also have a Capricorn coming in. If you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, these people may come in as soulmate connections, but they may not be romantic. It also looks like you may hear from somebody out of the clear blue that you haven't heard from in quite some time. And you're feeling prepared to tackle the year. Like you may get like a lot of ambition. Feeling prepared for things. Noel, how does the Pisces think that I view him? I think he thinks you think pretty highly of him, that you find him attractive, think he's spontaneous, think that he's funny, unique, and he may even think that you think of him as a love interest. Cancerian, did he like watching me with the bikini on? I think he is gay, but I'm not sure. I think he liked watching me with the bikini on. No, I think I definitely think he liked watching you with the bikini on. Cinnamon, why did Wes text me about having sex randomly? Did he want to have sex with you randomly, or he was just telling you about sex randomly? I don't know. It looks like he wanted to start an argument, or he thought that you guys were going to have an argument. I don't know what he said. Like was he talking about having sex with you or having sex with someone else? Looks like he was looking to start an argument. He thought that like the timing was bad. I don't know. I don't know why he did this. May make you feel like, or he may be feeling like you're into someone else. That could be it. He senses a third party, and he's trying to like figure out what's going on. Like, why doesn't he just ask? But that's what it is. He may think that somebody else is around you and he wants to know what's going on. That's what it is. 3 of Cups. What a dope. Empress. Will I move to Minnesota next year for school? Yeah. You should be moving to Minnesota for school. Priscilla, does Antonio understand that his rude words have hurt me badly? Yeah, I think he knows. I think he knows, yeah. Spiritual, what is he hiding from me? You know, I can't get into these what are people hiding from me questions because people are hiding lots of things. Like just because you're in someone's life doesn't mean that you're supposed to know everything that goes on. And there are some things that are personal. There are some things people just don't share. So I can't really get into what people are hiding because they're hiding a lot of things. Like, I don't tell everybody everything that goes on in my life. I mean, there are things that I found out about my mother after she died because she didn't want me to know. Like, I can't really read that kind of stuff because he's got the right to keep things from you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like personal stuff, and the cards don't really speak of secrets like that. I don't know. I feel like people have a right to their own privacy, and I can't get into what somebody is hiding because they don't want you to know, or they don't feel that it's your business, and they're allowed to feel like that. I mean, I would say if he's hiding anything, his life may have moved forward. He's got the Chariot here. He may feel like he was guided by the divine. There could be an earth sign around him that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But like I said, like, you know, there are things that people, they have a right to have their privacy, and they're hiding a lot of things. Like, like, the closest people to me don't know everything that's happened in my life, and that's okay. They don't need to. So if somebody were to ask, what is Danny hiding from me? I'm hiding a lot, but not that I'm hiding it. I'm just not sharing it because it's not your business, and I don't want to tell you about it. You know what I mean? Like, I always use the example, my mother. My mother dropped out of high school to go to beauty school. That's what they did back then. She didn't want me to know that. I never knew that she didn't graduate high school until after she was dead. I found the GED. She went for her GED while she was pregnant with me because she wanted to have the degree because of me. But she didn't want me to know. Was she hiding it from me? Yeah. But did she have the right to do that? She did. So, I don't know. I can't. People ask that question all the time, and I can't really get into that because there are things that are being hidden. You know, my mother hid the fact that my father's dog was hit by a car and it died. It died, and my grandfather came and buried it. My mother didn't want my father to know, so she lied and said that the dog ran away. You know, secrets come out after somebody dies. So I don't know. Like I said, I can't really get into it because there's a lot of things that are being hidden or kept. A butterfly is H, bi, or experimental. Okay, let's see. I don't think so. I mean, maybe they went through a phase, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like they are right now. Cancerian, did the Leo like watching me with the bikinis on? I think, oh, I already did that one. He wanted to have sex with you randomly because he thinks there's a third party involved, and he wanted to see what was going on. He wanted to see what your response was. Doesn't mean he didn't want to have sex with you. He did want to have sex with you, but he wanted to see how you were going to respond. He must be feeling that your energy is different. Oh, guys are so stupid. AF. I don't see it yet, so let me do sister. What is S thinking towards me these days? He thinks that you don't care about him anymore. Good. And he feels sharp about that. He thinks that your life has moved on. That's what he thinks, that you had other choices, you no longer care about him, and that you came into happiness. Good. I hope he's really sweating it. I think he is. And I think this may just be the beginning of him starting to sweat it. It may get worse for him. The longer time goes by and the more he feels that you're kind of disconnecting from him. Rocky, how does Roberto currently feel about me? There's a little bit of sharp energy here between the two of you, or around him. Maybe it has nothing to do with you, but it shows up around him. He's got the King and the Queen of Swords around a tower moment. That might not have anything to do with you, but it could be affecting your relationship with him. Right now, let's just say things are a little bit, less than stellar. I would say that's why. He thinks that you are mysterious, intelligent, grounded, stable, attractive, passionate, kind, caring, adventurous, spontaneous. It feels like that you've got the world at your feet and you have a lot of potential. He's got a lot of respect for you. If he's kind of been an asshole lately, it might not have anything to do with you. He may be going through some kind of a tower moment. Sister, my ex M, the one that was always working on my Facebook, is getting more serious with his girlfriend, or thinking of me. Okay, let's see. Is M getting more serious with his girlfriend? I definitely think that he's still thinking about you. There's no doubt about that. I would say that their relationship is sort of where it's been. Like it hasn't really changed all that much. It's like kind of like, I don't know. It's nothing that's exciting. It seems like it's kind of like average. I don't think that it's moving forward. It looks like it's kind of like a little bit boring, maybe. And he definitely still thinks about you. I don't know, he may still be stalking out your page too. What is this with this guy? Dylan, there's no one out there. Yeah. Going through difficult. Wait a second, what is that? I'm going through a difficult time. Told all my friends I need space. My friend D kept sending me memes in Instagram every day to the point that I got uncomfortable and deactivated Instagram. And then he asked me in a group chat, if I deactivate my Instagram, he's creeping me out and I've created distance. What does he want? I'm not interested in him romantically. Okay, let's see. What does this guy want? Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot of romance here. Actually, Lovers is in reverse. So I don't think he's looking for that. I think he is genuinely concerned with your whereabouts and what's going on with you. He's spending a lot of time thinking about you, and he's undecided as to what to do. But Lovers is in reverse. I don't think that it's a romantic thing. If you want your space and you want to deactivate your stuff and just disconnect from everyone, I think that that's fine. You have the right to do that. I know, like, why did my mother lie about the dog dying? I don't know. I'm wondering if she let the dog out and thought that it was her fault that the dog got hit by a car. So she didn't want to say it. But my grandmother told us after my mom died, and this was my dad's mom. And she said that my mom just felt horrible. And I think she said she just didn't want my dad to know what happened to the dog. I guess it may have been pretty bad. Anyway. But way back in the day, people used to do that. People used to let dogs out. Let me tell you something. If Dylan is not in this house, he has his leash on. If he's in the car, I don't care. He's got his leash on. If I take him somewhere, like to a park or something, which I don't even do anymore because he's a pit bull, and if another dog attacks him, he'll get in trouble because that's just how it is. But when I used to take him to the lake, I used to put two leashes on him, one around his collar and then his harness. And people used to think it was because I couldn't control him. And I was like, I'm just an overprotective mother. He's fine. It's not him, it's me. Deja, did Dee or Ladale do something to your car? All right. Did anyone do something to my car? Dee or Ladale? I don't think anybody did anything to the car. No, I think you're okay. Adriana, what could be happening next? Disappointment and old wounds are moving into the past. You may be made an offer that would be hard to turn down. Taking time for rest, relaxation recharges your batteries. Looks like you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. And you could be hearing from somebody from your past. That could be coming up next, especially with Mercury going retrograde. Sister, M the X has stopped liking my stuff on Facebook. Why? Everyone loves Dylan. That's why when the lady didn't want to babysit, like she got scared of him at the front door, I knew she was going to be scared of him. I could just tell by the way the questions she was asking and what she was saying when I was on the phone with her. I was like, this lady isn't going to like Dylan. But I was like, if anybody, like if any of my neighbors would hear that she was afraid, they would think that the lady was crazy because everybody knows Dylan. Anyhow. M the X stopped liking my stuff on Facebook. Why? Is the girlfriend on Facebook? Because I bet you she made a comment. And he stopped doing it because she maybe made a big stink about it. I wonder if it has something to do with that. Or somebody told the girlfriend and the girlfriend went all, crazy woman on him. I wonder if that's it. Because women can get crazy about shit like that. He stopped me just because you have other interests like that. He could still like a picture. I bet you it had something to do with the girlfriend must have said something. Queen Monroe, how is DDM feeling about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, compassionate, well-prepared, intelligent, perseverant, well-balanced, creative, a little bit mysterious, attractive. This person may feel like the two of you have a soulmate connection. Now, even if this is not a romantic interest, it could be just, like friends, soulmate connections that are friends. But this person may feel very connected to you. Empress, is my Cancerian dealing with another person? There may be somebody else around. Yeah, there could be another interest around them that may be a Leo. The Eight of Cups, they're walking away from something. So I don't know if they're walking away from that Leo or maybe the Leo is walking away from them. They could be dealing with somebody else, though. There may be somebody else around. Rocky, will Roberto approach me with an offer? Will Roberto approach me with an offer? I don't see any offers coming in anytime soon. It's not to say that can't change at some point, but I wouldn't expect anything in the near future. Cinnamon, general for February. Okay. Got love coming in. The love cup is full around a water sign in February. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. You feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. And you got some good luck coming in. You may be doing well in school in February too. It's like you're stepping into your own personal strength. You're taking care of business and life is moving forward. Rocky, what should I do to handle the connection with Roberto? Oh, thank you, Rocky. Okay, I would say listen to your intuition. The relationship or the situation's got room for growth and transformation. So if things are growing and changing for the better, you might have to give it a little bit of time. I would just be open, honest. This person feels connected to you. So just be open, honest, be yourself, put in effort. If you feel like you're doing too much and you're not getting enough out, pull your energy back. But otherwise, just continue doing what you're doing. All right, let's cut off the super chats because I think he might have to go out. You know, I took him out twice and he didn't want to poop. Now I think he's got to poop. All right, Dylan, relax him in. Let me just finish up here. Lady, I block myself from attracting love. You could have in the past, but it looks like now moving forward, you're more prepared. You're prepared. I don't think that you're blocking yourself anymore. You've got divine timing helping you out here. And you got somebody coming in that's going to show you a lot more respect or put into the relationship what it's like a well-balanced relationship. Both people are putting into what they're getting out of. So maybe you used to block love, but I don't think you're blocking it anymore. I think you're aware of what used to happen and you're changing. And the energy around you is starting to shift as well. All right, Guy. I'll be right with you. Oh, you woke her up. That's okay. That's okay. Relax, Dylan. Just Mel. Is Mel the only one here tonight? The only moderator, I think. All right, I'm going to be right with you. How does the Aquarius think I feel towards him? I think he thinks that you care for him and that you felt like you guys had a connection and that you thought he was attractive and kind. But I think he also felt like you didn't see that it was going anywhere or you felt like there wasn't enough room for growth and transformation. So your intuition may have told you that this can only go so far. This is not what I want. And he may feel like your intuition is what made him, I don't know if you told him you didn't want to see him anymore, but he may feel like you feel like it can only go so far or it's not exactly what you want, even though you care for him. All right, let me go take this guy out. I will be back on tomorrow, guys, and if anybody needs anything, you can always email me. I put the week's current sales up on the community page if anybody's interested. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably, I don't know. I have to get up early because the Bob's inspector is coming or whatever, the alarm guy. So maybe I'll be on earlier tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night. Bye, guys.